Hey guys, Kyle Corum here, amateur radio call sign N0YXL, and today I'm doing a video on my new Radioddity GD-55 Plus. And by the way, that's the only indicator that this is a reworked radio. The back panel, if you take the battery off, the label says GD-55. There's really no way of knowing, or that I know, or would be able to tell if this is a plus version if I would have just bought the radio without the box. So interesting thing to note there. So a little backstory on the radio, why I bought it, is that I saw an article on QRZ about this new radio, the Plus, being a tier 1 and tier 2 radio, 10 watts output, 4 low. Figured, yeah, what the heck, and it's waterproof. Figured it'd be a good MCOM radio, or makeshift mobile if put a high gain mag mount on the car, you'd have 10 watts to play with, so that doesn't seem too bad. So I bought one, and I think after the video I'm going to be doing an RMA on this because there's still a lot of issues with the radio, and I don't really feel like being a guinea pig to, or a tester, beta tester for somebody's new product. So but it comes with like a removable, I already had it loose because it's hard to do a one-handed screw removal. So, but it comes with a data plug, kind of like the Motorola's, and it comes with a cable, but it does have a counterfeit PL Prolific 2303 chip on it, so it does make installing drivers a little bit tedious. I finally got some drivers that will actually work with this counterfeit chip, but that was kind of another issue that I had as well. So let me pause the video real quick and connect up this cable, and I will be right back. Okay, and just like magic, I am back. So I got the cable hooked up to the radio here, and so that's ready to go. Now, another thing that I noticed with this software, and this is the CPS for the GD-55 Plus. So one thing I noticed is that it says HRC 5000 here, which is kind of different. And under DMR info, let me first just do a read from the radio, just to make, just so that you guys can see that it is in fact plugged in. And there's a splash screen, it comes up quick. So let me just do a read data. Okay, the radio just restarted. So this is fresh from the radio, and HRC 5000. DMR info, it states it as a MD580. Machine code HR 5000. HRC 5000. So that's kind of interesting. So a few bugs that I've noticed here. One, so if you go to try and set some zones or channels, let's just try and add another channel here. So the first thing you notice is that there's really no way of knowing what is what. Is this add, delete? What are these? And it is set on English. See, right there. So I have no idea what the issue is here. Another one is, I assume this is alarm, but it's spelt alarm. And that's not such a bad mistake, but again, it's hard to know what you're doing there. So let's delete out of this here. Go out of this. Okay. So the main issue that I have with this radio is that you need to be able to set your radio ID, your user ID. If everything has a radio ID of 1, then guess what? The repeater is not going to know what is what, and you're not going to be able to get into the system, probably because it thinks that everything is the same. So, and another thing is you can't space. See, I like to be able to do my call and then dash, portable, but you can't do anything. It's just all, you can't space or do any dashes or anything, so you're just stuck with that. So I'm going to try and change my radio ID here. This is my main issue with this radio. I'll put my DMR mark ID in here. 27428. Okay, so I'm going to try and flash this into the radio, and we'll see how that goes. So I will hit the write data. So it is writing to the radio. Write success, and you heard the radio reboot. So whoop. Depth perception is off when I'm looking at the screen of the phone. So we'll go into the menu under settings. So we'll go under device info, and that should tell me that I have indeed changed the ID, but here you see it is still 1. So I don't know if it's a bug in the firmware of the radio or the CPS or what, but basically, bottom line is this thing still has issues to be resolved. So very disappointed, to say the least. Everything looked like it was a polished radio ready for sale, but unless I got a beta model or something, it'll be interesting to see what they say. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. This is Kyle Corum, and I bid you farewell.